Good morning, everyone. Flav is going live. I just came on to give you all a bit of morning cheer on my way to my homestead after my night working at my plantation, which I fondly refer to as my job. I called it Candyland, and that's where I earn my provisions uh, to handle my living expenses. So yeah, man. What's going on? YouTube, I see all y'all come on in here. Is that what you supposed? I guess maybe I'm gonna start saying that, say good morning, or good afternoon, good evening. Just say, y'all get on in here. Come on in here. Tap in. Let's see. Yeah, man. I tell you though, one of these days, I know, and they say that once you retire, some people they retire and they get bored, so they try to find some little part-time work or whatever. And I mean, I imagine I'm not just when I do retire, when I don't have to clock in nowhere. I imagine that I'm gonna find me something to do with my time other than just withering away in leisure. But shoot, man, I I say all that to say I'm sick and tired of this motherfucking job. Uh, I know my job is necessary. I know that I'd be in a much worse position than I'm in right now if I didn't have it. So that is what that is. Uh, I don't know what to deal with this shit is. But some days it seems like it's popping, and some other days it seems like it ain't doing nothing. It just seems like I'm not even live. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like the phone might as well be in my goddamn pocket because can't nobody see my efforts to get some get an audience popping up. But hell, man, I'm not here to complain. I'm just here to explain or proclaim or exclaim. Not here to complain, but to exclaim and proclaim. Good morning, everybody. Shoot, what's a good topic we talk about this morning in Mr. Flavor's neighborhood? Uh, I don't know really. I really don't know because I don't know what exactly might tip you guys' sense. You want to talk about rap shit? You want to talk about gossip shit? Whatever. It is what it is. Somebody come on here and talk. I ain't gonna beg. I ain't begging shit. Cause YouTube, y'all know I've been playing this motherfucking game a long goddamn time. My channel, I just really started using it as a in an attempt to gain monetization as a channel in the past 5 or 6 years. And I've been trying. I had the subscriber amount for some time now, but I really don't get why it's taking me so long to get to 4,000. Really, I don't get why it's taking me so long to get to 2,000 because I've been hovering in the 1900s for the past 7 months. But I know why. Certain, like I said, I done had this page, this channel, whatever you want to call it, for 11 years. And I done seen how y'all play the name of shadow banning, and how, all of a sudden during this the last term of presidency and stuff, like all of a sudden certain words became no words like death, rape, kill, murder, bitch, hoe, whatever. I don't know 2 minutes in, but I guess I can say these things. No, you're not supposed to say the rape word, Flavor. You're not supposed to say pedophile. I'm gonna say every goddamn thing I'm not supposed to stay on here. Cause what difference does it make? The only time it seems like this video is going to go down any type of timeline is while I'm on here live. So, like I said, what difference does it make? Maybe one day I might, because in a way, in my mind, I guess absent the extra policing, in my mind, you might come on here, Concrete might come on here, drop a video, and it'll be just like hitting the lottery. You're a kid, so I didn't expect this video to do so well. It's got 85 million views. Now I want to what's happening, baby. Shit, man, I'm just on here talking. I ain't really got no topic. I just came on here to talk. In a way, But then they'll copyright whatever my little video. And sometimes I just feel like just turning this motherfucker on and pointing at something and walking away from it and see whether, some time to get over here. Because it's like, shit, how the hell, like this time last year, I might have just been breaking into 1900. Why is it, it's like a nigga can't even get 52. I think I might be at 1952. All these videos I done made. I don't know, man. And then it's like, okay, you can get into the, I guess I really can't even say I have any comments. I can't really say nothing about the chat because my people be in the chat. Don't be too many people on there saying, what you talking about? I don't understand you. You ain't talking about nothing. Ain't really no insults and shit. So that's what makes it peculiar. The same shit happened on Facebook. I make 11 videos and they won't hardly fucking move. I have a big ass platform. We got 8,000 on my personal page. I got 37,000 on my little fan page. This page 2,000, and it's like, well, hell, I might as well not post. All them people are supposed to be following me on my pages. But when I put content up, it barely even gets a nudge. Man, shit, just talking. Man, I'm glad to be leaving the plantation, man. I really don't get it. And I don't give a fuck. Because I tell him, I really don't get why I got to be surrounded by such fucking incompetence. And then I have to be ended up supposed to be my fault. Because the motherfucker don't want to work. And then it's my fault because I tell what the problem is, and the problem is not on my part of the supply production chain. Why is it that I got to still handle that person's problem, that chain, that link in the chain that caused the problem? I got to fix their problem in order to continue to meet my production goals and aims or whatever. So it's like, okay, buddy, instead of me having to pick through all these goddamn parts, because it's not my department that these parts came from, why don't you give me another lot of parts? Dude came over there and looked at the parts. Now, mind you, he'll leave, but I worked in the department probably like 10 months before he got over into the bitch. So, and we've been working together it's almost about BB a year I've been working with this dude. Mind you, I can't stand a nigga, and like I said, y'all know who might sneak and peek and might go rat-a-tat-tat-telling. I can't stand dude. Dude knows I cannot stand him. So it's like, and for good reason, because it's like, hell, I'm already in the department. You come in, and in about 3-4 months, you're able to give me a review for damn near a year and a half's work. And not only do you give me a review, you give me the worst fucking review I ever got. So basically, you fucking with my money. I don't even know you, nigga. And so it's like, so I bring it all the way back around to the night. So I'm saying I got all these parts here, So we set the bad lot to the side. He come over there and look at it. And he tell the dude that's working with me, I don't, what's wrong with the parts? Dude, so the dude, he younger guy. He ain't been there as long as I have either. So he tell him, but dude still got to come over to me. What's wrong with the parts? Look close at the part. I should have just hand him a part and let him tell me what's wrong with it. Because as many as them parts, maybe like I could go through 5 and pick out 2 bad parts. So what it is like these little hoses that go down into like a either like how they had the hospital bags and they had the IV and they go into them whatever the feeding bags. So these hoses have a wrapper on the end that they cut or whatever to go into the system. Those wrappers are supposed to be sealed on there. Ain't supposed to be no holes in them and no tears and nothing. So, I'm steadily finding holes and tears and broken parts and all kind of shit. So I say, man, go ahead on and take these away. Had them do an audit on this shit. Had them check these parts. Then bring me a new box. So I tell him, and mind you, this is the lead I'm telling this shit to. Man, this ain't supposed to be like this. You see all these holes? You see how this is open? This ain't supposed to be like that. What's the purpose? The reason for the wrapper being put on there is for to protect it. If it's got a hole in it, it's not serving no goddamn purpose. Hold on now, one too. I think you wrote something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you wrote something. I got the sun in my eyes over here. It's crazy. We bust our ass for these companies, and they bring an outside person or a person who doesn't have know much. Hold on, I'm at the stop sign, so I need to get past stop sign. A minute, doesn't know much. Doesn't. I get it. Yeah, that's what it is. And the thing about it is that we got a short shit, and it's like them motherfuckers act like they too cheap to fire them motherfuckers that's sorry and hire on some new motherfuckers. So now it's about time for the review, the yearly review to come around again. Mind you, this nigga ain't gave nobody no personal one-on-one to say what you need to work on, blah 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 blah. And I bar none on the bullshit. If you gonna work with me, I ain't gonna sit there and be working while you take long ass breaks, while you half-ass do your job. And if you're not doing your job, I'm gonna take over the part of the job that you're doing, so I can make sure things continue to go expeditiously. So I had two people that came over there and called themselves saying, I don't like working with him because he be trying to do all the work. And this lead nigga took that shit serious. He brought that back to me and told me that shit. I almost laughed in this motherfucking face. So I said, Vern, well, I ain't gonna say the mark name. Well, boss man. No, not the boss man on here. Well, boss man. Well, why would they tell you that I'm doing their work? Why would they have to tell you that I'm doing it? Why would they have to complain that I'm doing their work? Considering I have my own work to do. Company who doesn't have much experience, I hate this, man. I hate it, man. Why would somebody come and tell you that they bad? They don't like working with me because I do all the work. Hell, I'd be jumping up and down and doing. Hell, I ain't got to do the work. He doing my work too. The reason they say that shit is because they not fucking doing the fucking job. There's a quota. There's a target for each hour. So when every part that comes out the machine that I feed in and I connect together, I want that motherfucker counted immediately. I don't want the little part sitting at the bottom because the machine kind of picks the good parts, but some parts fall down into like this receptacle that have to be sorted through. Now, most of my parts that fall down that receptacle are good. So it's like, I'm running. It's a box of 400. I'm running. I know I done ran about 600 and the box still ain't full in the front. It is about 500 in the goddamn receptacle at the bottom because they ain't picked them out. Hell yeah, I'm if you ain't down there to do it, I'm gonna pick the motherfuckers out. And ain't no reason for you to be mad because now you got to come back over and sit here with nothing to do. You was gone. You left with it with something to do. Now you mad. And there was this one broad, man. I was trying to, man. I gave her the keys to my motherfucking platform on Facebook. I said, okay, you sell clothes. I'm gonna make you an admin. I'll make you an administrator on this page. I got the Real Video Black Relationships page. Got 37,000 people in there. I ain't gonna buy your ads. You could purchase advertisements on that motherfucker. You could make coordinates of it. You could, like, if you just want to make your ass seen in the greater Chicago area, you could put it like that. If you want to be somewhere bigger range, you could, you know what I'm saying? So one day I come into work, That bitch acted funny than a motherfucker, man. I'm like, what had it done? She died talking. She leaving. Yeah, that's why I guess that's something that she wrote off of too. She leaving. And I'm still doing all the work. Then I think that either the first night, second, one of the nights she just popped up and left and was gone somewhere else for the rest of the night. Me, I'm doing all this shit. So I be telling the motherfucker, I said, man, I can do this shit by myself. I get about the same results doing this shit all by myself. So, you know, for some reason, he want to put the sorriest of sorry motherfuckers over there. And irony is that he put the big white boy over. The big white boy lays. He like to take long breaks and move shit. Then he put another black broad over there. And she takes super long breaks. And she leaves the floor before it's time to leave the floor. So I might be trying to finish another box. And that bitch gone. So I got to walk around. I'm at the back of the shit. I got to walk around. How many parts in it? I walk around. Now I'm trying to get out here in the last few minutes of the shift. But you go on you leave out of there about 15 minutes till or 10 minutes till to go stand by the goddamn clock. Yeah, I fell out with her. Then white boy and that chick, they in there arguing. She tried to do that hollering at me on the goddamn phone. I said, I ain't gonna, man, you think I'm about to trick off my money for your raggedy asshole? I walked up there, I walked back to the mark ass supervisor's office. And she said, go ahead, go on tell. Goddamn right, I'm gonna tell what the fuck you want me to do. Slap you in your goddamn mouth, bitch. We're talking crazy. I don't know you like that. To put that much energy in you and risk my situation for you. So that's what I did. So anyway, he gave her mind you, I'm in the front. I'm not hearing none of this shit. So the mind you, I'm in the back. So they in the front talking this shit. And I come to find somebody come back to tell me that she in there writing. He got her in there writing some stuff down, blah, 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 blah. You know, writing down what, so I come to find out because he came back to me after everybody else had told me that she doing this shit. He came back there to me about 2 hours later, said, I want you to write down everything that happened. Nigga, I'm just trying to work. And I know, and I'm sitting here knowing you already had us sit down and write some shit. When you had her write down some shit, why were we writing down shit at the same time? And the big white boy that I mentioned, he be having a problem getting emotional and think he can raise a voice at somebody. So I check him on that shit. And now mind you, and I see him doing it to somebody else. I even seen him do it to the lead. So I'm sitting here thinking, okay, he got her writing this shit down. And mind you, this is after he told me that people get mad at me because they feel like I'm doing all their work. I'm saying to myself, what this motherfucker gonna take me into the office for? What he gonna say when he take me into the office? Listen. Boy, he got the either they racist or they queer racist, homosexual racist. These jobs be picking and choosing, and it's like if you're not in an inner circle, you're an outcast. And then the sad part about it, the inner circle is just me going to work, getting in my position, and minding my motherfucking business. I don't want to be in a way. I prefer not to be bothered to talk to at work. We're not supposed to talk at work. I don't want to make no goddamn friends. When I'm off work, I don't fuck with nobody in Chicago. I've been in Chicago goddamn over shit damn near 12, 13 years. I don't have no buddies up here. I keep to myself. So in a situation where you gonna find, I don't want you coming. I'm not gonna tell you my personal business. I'm not gonna tell you my life story and all that shit. Stay away from me. If it ain't about work, leave me alone. And people don't really want to work nowadays. Yeah, most people just working for a check versus actually enjoying and learning the job to move up and get facts. Even if You know, even if you don't like the job, motherfucker, you there for a fucking reason. Don't be trying to trick the system while I'm watching you work it, while I'm watching you try to trick the system and I'm busting my ass work. And then you get mad because I'm doing the work. And you not doing the work fast enough for me to, because I'm not doing the work fast enough. So I'm doing it. How I say this? How do you read the word this right way? Since you're not doing the work or not doing the work fast enough, you're mad at me because I can do your work and I can do it fast enough to where it serves me. So, yeah. But yeah, man. Boss man, what's happening? But yeah. You know, Unitas on this bitch, my nigga Unitas, man. I supposed to been to hit that nigga on the email or something. God damn it. What's up, Unitas, wherever you is, my guy? Yeah, June Bug, it's their problems. I show leave with it, whatever. Yeah, nigga, my nigga United. What up there, United? I show it's their problem. Who was that said this? It's their problem. June Bug, you goddamn right, man. Cause I show at the end of the day, when I put in all I can put in, all I want to put in, let the chips fall where they motherfucking may at the end of the day. So that being said, man, let me go ahead on and take my ass upstairs and roll me up one of these good Garcia Vegas sweets. I ain't getting no beer. I'm about to cut down these because I really started drinking beer again because I was drinking too much liquor and really in the way I was drinking liquor in a way where, you know, this shit don't really affect me, man. I mean, I got to the point, this really, like, I guess it kind of started leaping off during the pandemic because I was drinking like I was back in college during the pandemic. So then I stopped for a minute, then I started again, and I said, well, fuck it, I can't be putting all this hard. So I'm just going to get some beer and just kind of wean my way off of that motherfucker. I drink about a 12 in about 2 days, and I'm like, God damn. I can't keep doing this. All them goddamn bottles in my house, them fucking red stripe bottles in my house. I got to wean myself between the liquor, beer, and cigarettes because I really don't foresee myself letting go of the grass because the grass is just so much. The grass solves so many questions and problems. Maybe I might just be in my mind, but that grass will have to stay. That marijuana, that Mary Jane, I'm gonna have to keep on smoking it. Maybe I might get to the point where I start doing edibles and shit, but it's just like, it's different. Smoking versus eating it is different. I don't know. It's more quicker. Yeah, man. That's all it takes. All it takes is stay focused to turn away from that liquor aisle, beer aisle, or turn away from that damn liquor store. All I got to do is not do it. Learn how to tell myself, oh, damn, I'm itching like a motherfucker. Or turn myself away from it. It's all about self-control and discipline. That's all it is. It's a mental thing indeed. Start taking a walk and work. Man, work out. You goddamn right to wean out the black man shoot. Them man shoot. Yeah, man, them goddamn cigarettes, man. Them Black and Miles too. My sister smoked them motherfuckers. I'd be like, damn, that's like 3.5 cigarettes in one. Yeah, y'all might freak them and knock out a little bit of tobacco and shit, but it still is what it is. So yeah, fam, y'all gonna have y'all good day. Maybe I might circle the block in the midday, but I don't think so. I'm tired. I'm gonna go fix me something to eat, and then think about what I'm gonna do on Wednesday and Thursday because it's a long week. I gotta work. I'm off Wednesday and Thursday, but I gotta go back in this month for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And of course, I have Memorial Day off, so I guess I could look forward to getting paid for the day that I was already off. And since next week is a 3-day, 12-hour week, I'll have 4 days, 12 hours. Even though they won't pay overtime for it, but that extra day's pay is going to be very nice. So with that being said, 2 palms up to receive all blessings. Yeah, you right on time, my nigga boss. 2 palms up to receive all blessings. Don't keep your fist balled up all the time. Sometimes you got all my life I had to fight. No, don't be that person all your life you got to fight. Sometimes you better fight, but most of the time just be receiving to all positive vibes and energy. So yeah, man. Nigga Nation or nothing. Peace and love. I'll holler at y'all next go round. Thank y'all for tapping in. I was gonna use the StreamYard, but I'm like, shit, fuck up. My Kick channel, I did get like 10 views over there, but shit, I only got one sub on Kick. But like I say, you know, perseverance. Let's see. It's not us. I can't think of saying. Shit, keep going. Don't stop. Don't quit. Things gonna work out. This is what we put out like that. Holla at y'all, man. Talk to y'all later, man. Appreciate all. I appreciate all y'all. Bye. The little squad with an X shit. Exit. X me exit.